Okay, should be with you now, hopefully. Hopefully you can hear me okay as well. This one louder. I know Pete's just having a little bit of a knock before he gets underway. Let me know via the chat if you can hear me okay. Should be all right. Loud and clear, says Dave Keane. Come on, JC, says Campo. All right, Pete's we're on the lag. Let's get the scoreboard up. Oh, look, you can't get a much better lag than that from Mr. Fisher. Excellent. We are loud and clear. It's good. Depending what finishes first, and to be fair, I can't see JC taking long to get to 201. But depending what finishes first, I'll switch over to the JC Ash game. Just me tonight, so you'll have to listen to me. Hey, the bullets on the chat. Excellent. Good evening. Need to get yourself back down. Good evening, Rog. Pete's on reds. Oh, here we go. Back to normal. First safety from Mr. Appleton. I think he's taking this one quite seriously, actually, because this is all about giving Pete just a bit of a warm up for his game at the weekend. Two to Andy. Probably, I'll say, will he take the red over the bottom right? It's hard for me to call these shots because these boys are way above my level. Play yellow onto red. Oh, he's played it inside it. I'll do him. Guarantees him the finish. He is Bailey. Oh, is he a cat too? Has he been changed? In that case, Bailey, I will reload the scoreboard for you, fella. Hold on a minute. Let me just edit him. Can't be having that, can we? Oh, well, that didn't work, did it? There we go. That's a little bit better. Evening, Kenny. I thought you'd be tuning in for this one, mate. It's going to be a good one. I feel like I'm quiet tonight. My mic don't look loud. Could take this one into the top right. Big shot though. Liz, how you doing? Nah, just had chips with curry sauce today, Liz. You wasn't here, so I wasn't going to risk the sausage sandwich. Fairly sure this yellow. Oh man, nothing's working. Why is nothing working tonight? Fairly, yeah, I was going to say, fairly sure that yellow went into the middle. He's got the one into the bottom bag now. This one, yeah, I was going to say, got to take this one next. Doesn't go into the bottom left, bottom right. Play that nicely. Leaving one of his tougher balls till last, but more than capable. Black goes both centres. Good evening, Mr. Sykes. So what are we preferring? Are we preferring the YouTube stream or the Facebook stream? For me, YouTube wins all day. It is slightly better quality. But it's nice to be able to stream to both platforms, and it's nice to be able to respond to you on both platforms. Good evening, Paul. Good evening, Andy. Very close to a kick in now. A little bit messy on both the bottom right and bottom left. And these are the frames that I like to watch because this is where the good guys sort the problems out very, very early on. Whichever can, no, Kenny, sorry. It's multi-streaming service, I don't know, doesn't seem the most reliable. If anything cuts out more, it should be Facebook, to be fair. Yeah, so Andy deciding that there was no finish on there. So Pete returning the favour by covering a bag. Andy, you just pop this red out now. I'm surprised he's gone for bottom end of the table. Me personally would have gone for middle of the table sort of area, but again, I'm not going to try and outthink Mr. Appleton, that's for sure. Oh, that took a roll, didn't it? And then Pete's just going to get the yellow out. Don't you like it? And they're just pushing balls into safe areas at the moment. Yes, Bailey, there's a good few in tonight. Teams turning up as well, so mistake there from Pete. Yeah, team will turn up, so there'll be a few more games yet. All tables in use. Have a look on the actual site. Paul, that is a right result. 45 break, a 52 break, and a 56 break. I've done 4, 5. I've done 5 and 2. Have I done? No, I can't do a 2 break, can I? Well, have I done a 5 and a 6? Most likely. I've just never been any good at snooker. I don't think I've got enough patience for snooker. Good evening, Adam. Yeah, Andy once again deciding that he can't finish. And this is going to be the difference between your pool player and your snooker player tonight. And yeah, to be fair to Pete, he tried to get into him there, which is the right thing to do. Very unlucky to hit the knuckle. Yeah, it's hard. It's an hard game, Jace, isn't it? It's a really hard game. You watch it on the telly and they make it look easy, and it's really not. It's going into him again. Here's Pete. Just getting nothing for it every time at the moment. I don't think I've ever had a 29 break, to be honest, Jace. I'm not sure if that touched that red or not. I think it might have. All good this side, Paul. Must have been a legal shot. I don't see Andy moving it. Got to get into that black and yellow at some point. Couple of hot shots games on tonight. Scores for all the outside games are going around the top of this scoreboard, and then obviously go on Q score. You can see the flyer. Just making sure it's got. I'm not sure. I'm still not sure if he's got two or not here. If he has, I can see him just putting the black out. Oh, did it? Did it? Oh, right. Yeah, I'm not sure. Yeah, I'm not sure. They've not discussed it. Well, I think they have discussed it, so we'll soon find out, because Andy's not played his shot yet, so we'll see. Yeah, look decent. All right, so Trev Mercer's saying it looks good. Kenny says it looks good. Yeah, I think if it wasn't good, I think. Oh, saying that though, he's back around. Yeah, no, it wasn't good. It was two. It was two. So good honesty, Pete. Not that I'd ever doubt you, fella. I think he's playing now. Yeah, he's playing onto this red now. Yep, good. This is the one he's not sure about. And is he trying to hit it? No, he's just trying to get close to it. Or is he going to try and get up to it from here? It's almost worth the attempt to hit it. No. It's last ball as well. Ouch. Crikey. How many of you would have left this to your last ball? I certainly wouldn't. So black's going top left for me. Oh, no. Oh. No, ignore me. Should clear it. Yes, 2-0. I thought you would have to give it a little bit more than that to get that red in. No worries. Did you win? It's working now. It's working. So what's the Ash Parker JC 50 plays 56 hot shots game. Ryan Darren Sharp 31 plays 10. So Ryan's playing well. Callum 2-0. Yeah, 2-0 up basically against Danny Bailey. Danny had a 3-star. Pete really leans into that break. He hits him as hard as he can. No, he says clean. No, it was a foul. It was a foul, yeah. Yeah, yeah, Pete called it. Hard to see, innit? It's hard to see. Pete called it though. It's one of them. Trev's just watched it back a good few times, and it's hard to see on the stream, but obviously Pete says it's a foul. It's a foul. You can't see it, can you? So hard, that. So hard. Yeah, of course, yeah. Oh, I put him on. Look, I didn't even look. I saw him line it up, and I just assumed he was going to pot that. Just looking, see if the red goes underneath the yellow to bottom left. I think it does. Yeah, absolutely flew in. Decent last ball is that one. Needs to get up high if he can. Yeah, he's played that well. Played that really well. Yeah, very nice. Jinky time. Enjoy, mate. What you got? Chow main's my favourite with a ton of curry sauce on the top of it. Yeah. Yeah, I don't blame him taking this one bottom right first now. He can actually play the one. Yeah, I was going to say, he can play the one until it'll come back out to roughly where he is now. Maybe a bit further over to the left-hand side would be good. Yeah, that's fine. Oh, just snatched at that little bit. Yeah, had to play it with a bit of top just to stop the in off. I'd be covering, I'd be literally playing that one off the top left-hand cushion now. Yeah, good shot. Total snooker as well. Paul, you're like my Chinese food twin. Good evening, Stevie B. Chow mein, chicken, curry sauce with chips. That is like the perfect meal. Apart from obviously South London pie and mash, which is unbeaten in both flavour and affordability. Yellow's in, white's in, everything's in. Oh. Andy thinks he's on a coin-op table. So the yellow top left cush should be going first. Hasn't got to come out much. Will he just play off the... Oh, no, he's playing it down. Thought he might just play off the right and... Yeah, leave it to his last ball, yeah. Yeah. Perfect last ball. Does he play the plant now? Yep, he does. He's not convinced. He's doubting himself. What's going on here? Didn't really want that yellow to go in, but if it did, it wouldn't have been the end of the world. He's just working out which one's best now to get up to that yellow near the black. Yeah, nice and square to it. Don't snooker yourself behind the red. Do not snooker yourself behind the red. So it's just whoever makes a mistake so far. And Pete's made 3. So Danny and Callum 4-3 now. Both had a break dish. Ash Parker 52 against JC's 80. So JC's taking a decent lead. And in the other Hot Shots game, Ryan 31 up against 14 from Daz Sharp. Malk and Chris have just started, so still 0-0 for them. Stevie B, who are you talking to? Good evening, Glenn. Hope you're okay. If you are on if you're on Facebook and you're not seeing the messages that I'm replying to, it's only because we're streaming to both platforms. I will try and mention whatever platform people are on. Yeah, those 2 yellows are a dead set plant now. That's good, Glenn. That's good to hear. Yeah. Fairly sure this yellow passes in there. Definitely goes pretty much everywhere else, to be fair, but just whether or not it goes in there. He wants to get up onto this one, and he's just looking. He wants to be about here. Not got the angle for it now, but he'll try and make one. So just remember that space. Plants an obvious shot. Can he get... he might just be able to get in there now, actually. So where did I... Yeah. So I'm saying there. Where the tip of his cue was... Oh, nowhere near. Nowhere near. What are you like? You can't call Kenny Jenny. He doesn't look anything like a Jenny. So Andy designs enough's enough. Good. Good evening, Stuart. Just me in here tonight. But yeah, glad you're back, mate. Nice to have you back. Oh, is that going to drop? No. Not a bad shot that at all from Pete. Like I said before, these are the frames that I like to watch because this is where your tacticians come in. Paul 147 says he's got 10 pen on Ronnie to win English Open. Is he playing now? It's on. Oh yeah, O'Sullivan's on now. Obviously, it's much better to watch the pool. Jez is on. Jez is on. Saying turn the heating up. It's boiling in here. 86, 66. I think you're all right, JC. I think the heating's perfect for you. Yeah, Pete's got nothing for that. Soft and away. Can he manufacture a way back into these again? Ronnie's just a supreme talent, isn't he? Ah, that is a very clever shot. Very clever shot from Pete. Good evening, Lee. I can guarantee you haven't got 100 quid on Andy, mate. No chance of that. Ooh. So, Mr. Fisher, what you got? That's nice. Somewhere near the baulk line. Somewhere near the baulk line should do you. That'll do you just fine. So, 3-1. Oh, cough started again. Oh, a little intermission by the looks of things. Chat amongst yourselves. You can all see what everyone's talking about from all the different platforms. Back with you in a sec. Sorry, guys. Bar service, not as it used to be in this place, I tell ya. Pete's on reds. Let's sort that out. I should have switched to it, shouldn't I? I'll tell you what, Campo, next time there's a break, I will switch to that game. Currently 81.94, so it's quite close. Ryan Pearson's 58-17 up against Daz. Good evening, Mr. Ambleton. How you doing? Not sure what that was. Unless he was trying to play into those two reds, but both got pockets, so it's unusual. Black's ridiculous. Oh, unless he couldn't have been trying to get into the black there. I don't know. He's holding his hand up a few times though, so he's not happy, whatever it was. No shot here for Andy, but it's got a bit of a safety blanket. Yeah, probably just, but he was nowhere near it. He was not even near that side of it. And Justin, I've given up. You know what I texted you about the other day in Wirecast and its processing usage? Well, done everything tonight, and it still decided to 100% on me. So I'll take that back. I think it just decides that it wants to grab loads of CPU whenever it wants. Is he low enough? He would like to be a little bit lower to get into these. Yeah, I know, Matt. Pain in the rear. And restream doesn't work unless you delete the YouTube account and re-add it. That's a pain as well. But we'll get there. Oh, he's taking the lower one out of the two. Yes, nice shot. Got the angle now. But less likely to be on a ball this time. Yeah, like that. He's okay, I think. Difficult pot. Snooker player though, so expect him to get it. Sorry about that, just had to disappear and do a little bit of Q score magic. This is a pot and a half. I think he's got to come high. Yeah, he's just looking to see if he can get to it. I don't think he can even level to those two yellows. I don't think he can put it. Oh, maybe he can. Oh, does the yellow now go? If it doesn't, there is a space on the left-hand side of it. Or does Mr. Appleton just stop the white where the top yellow is now? Can he just stop that in there? Not sure he's got the right angle. I think he's always travelling away, to be honest. Oh, he has. He stopped it. He'll be happy with that. Crikey. And you know his hand is shaking his head as he walks away. He's like, damn. And he knows he's in trouble now. Not sure if that is a big pocket. Is that a big pocket? Bottom left. We've not got a bottom left shot. Sorry. Yeah, Andy just cutting off the easy shot on the next red. How's your banana in, Pete? How's your banana in? That'd be cracking, wouldn't it, if he got onto that? Huge banana off the first red. JC pulling out a healthy lead now, 127 to 90. There's no way that game's going to be still going when this one's done. Yeah, I like that shot from Pete. Very nice. Puts the pressure back on Andy. Andy's just going to cover the red. Yeah. Can't play the skilly. But just needs to set up the skilly. Next visit. Same applies to Andy though. Would have been a great world rule shot. Not so good black ball. Or not so useful black ball, should I say. World rules now, you're in a world of pain. Blackball rules, it's just a skilly. Tell you what, Adam, I think if it would come down to just straight pots, I think that there's not much between these two at all. I think this will come down to knowledge of the game, and I think Pete will admit when it comes to knowledge of Paul, I don't think he's got a leg to stand on compared to Andy. Still learning the games, Pete. Very good player, don't get me wrong, but still learning. And the fact that he's a cat too says that's how good a cueist he is. Andy once said you can't pot what you can't see. It's it. Had a knock with Andy yesterday. He was just trying out some different cues, and I think I was 4-1 up. Andy said I was 4-1 up, and before I knew it, I was 7-4 down. Take nothing for granted against him. Again, Andy just developing balls. I'm not sure if he's leaving totals or not. I'm not sure if the outside of either of those two reds is visible. Just drop onto this red by the bottom bag. That's all he's got. Wish I had a bottom left shot for you. I haven't got it. It's all about this bottom left-hand pocket. Again, just leaving him off a shot every time. Now, compete, play this. Cross double, bottom left. Not sure if he's got enough. I think the red will still be behind the yellow if he does get it. Might be looking at that. Just wonder if he's looking at playing this one. Crossed over here and back down. Yeah, great shot. Has he got anything for it? No. Was the shot. We gutted he's not got anything for that. Can it cut? Does that cut back? Wow, what a shot. Brilliant. Absolutely fantastic. What a finish that was. What a finish that was. So does that make Mr. Appleton a little bit more wary now, leaving him a shot? That was a great finish. Good evening, Mr. Keane. Yellow's in. Oh, sorry. Yes, Bailey. What a finish that was. That is a huge finish. I did not think that cut back. Are you watching on your big telly, Bailey? Or are you watching on your phone? Telly. Thought you might be. Big double this for Mr. Appleton. Got to play the double. Oh, he's just resting up. Showing your dad some respect there. Coping, is Andy? No, he's not. Well, he is sometimes. It's normally Justin Riley, but Andy does jump in here from time to time. Mr. Appleton's ex-England captain player. So what he doesn't know ain't worth knowing. But yes, Copey has been in here from time to time. He's the one that knows what he's talking about, basically. It was a good finish, Kenny. Quite glad I called the double. I did not think that cut back into the bottom right, though. And the black was superb. Dark Therapy, good evening. Don't think this red pots. So a decent shot. JC 145 against 95 now. Ryan 65 against 55 against Daz Sharp. So Daz Sharp's made a huge comeback. And there's my eyesight for you. That red did pop. That's okay. Again, he's had a nice little flick there. Probably play the ball. He's just moved now. You're not going to get on that as well as that ever again. Yeah. Going to be playing for a gap for his last ball, but it should be all right. Quite straight. Needs to use the pocket here. Saying there. Oh, he's come too far. He's come way too far. Skilly. Red pots. Black's going to be going towards the middle. Probably high in the middle, actually. Unless he drops it. He'll take that. He'll take that all day long. Great shot, Pete. Another good finish. Gives him some confidence now. Threes. Do you know what, Paul? I don't think it is. I really, really don't think it is. I think the traffic that you have to deal with on a pool table makes a massive difference. We once asked... what's his name now? Crikey, it's gone straight at me head. I hate it when that happens. Wouldn't mind, but he's played in here as well. Mellin. We once asked Mellin what was more difficult, a 147 or 10 break dishes. And he said 10 break dishes. Yeah, your straightforward pots are going to be, or they would feel easier, but it's a completely different game. And I think there's many a snooker player. I'll tell you what is easier. I think it's easier to transition from snooker to pool than it is from pool to snooker. I'll give you that all day long. But when Mark Allen played in the IPA, he got his backside handed to him. The tactics and the position is a lot different. What part of that was true, Brendan? Just out of interest, fella. Art therapy, I've just read your comment. I'm not going to repeat it, but it is very good. Yeah. Yeah, transition, it makes sense that it's easier to transition, but Mr. Appleton's never been a snooker player, is he? I don't think. Is he taking the big one, top right? No, he's taking it into the middle. Trying to... It is a different game, Dave. You're absolutely right. Completely different game. I'm not very good at either of them, so I can't really comment too much. But I'd say your queuists are your snooker players, 100%. So Andy's decided to kill a single ball, but every time he's done that, Pete's found a shot, and I think he can play this yellow. Can play this yellow. Bottom left. So therapy. I've heard about this Russian billiards. I've not watched it. I know you can watch it on YouTube, but I've not seen any of it. But a lot of people say it's a very difficult game. Oh, I'm surprised. Is he trying to get back in behind it even better? Potts now, doesn't it? Potts bottom right. That's a great shot. Oh, really? Oh, I'll have to have a look. Why are there no Russian pool players then? Or are there? We just haven't seen them yet. Are they just building their Russian pool playing army? You'd think they'd be able to walk into a club and just pot them from anywhere. So for me personally, Paul, is it easier on an American or a UK table? So if you're talking about an American 9-ball table, then I would say corners easier, middles harder. Not shy of a shot down the line, Pete. He's got it. I'll tell you what, it takes the lead for the first time. Another great finish. Another one where Andy's left him half a chance and he's taken it. Nine balls hard. So Pete in again. And these reds are looking decent. These are the sorts of finishes where you just think, do not mess this up. These are absolutely there. It's only these three that can go wrong, really. And even then, probably play that plant first. That one onto that one. Although that's a little bit away from the pocket. Looks like he's doing that, though. Just wants to be careful with this red. Doesn't want that red to move too far away. That's fine. Playing the higher one first. It's interesting you say that, Dan. That's a nice pot. I'd say he's made hard work of this, to be fair. I probably would have gone a different way, but I probably would have missed as well. So, 5-3 up. Watch the white, top left. Never give it enough pace for that. Well, someone came over early and said Pete said he wasn't feeling it today, but he's playing well. Bailey, you must be happy. Riley, I'm guessing you're there as well tonight watching this. Yes, Brian, two very good players.
Gary Reynolds, table 2.
This is Barry. I bought him about 100 pints before. And he goes, no, I've just got you one. I'm like, no, you haven't. Yeah, put that into me. So go get us one pint. And he's like, and he keeps off, right? And then next week, I walked outside. The next week, it's like, and I'm like, listen, don't do that.
Kenny, I don't think you'll see many poor shots tonight. Both of these are more than capable. Oh, what happened there? Huge glitch. Sorry, guys. I think that might have been the microphone in the table causing that glitch. So it's potty 2, still open table. Andy's got to be thinking, what have I got to do here? Pete's played outstanding. Last 5 frames. Ben Sykes is kissing people if anybody wants to get in line for those. If you are watching via Facebook, quality on YouTube is better, so if you have a little search for MMTV, you will see the stream there as well. What's the scores on the doors in the Hot Shots games? 164 to JC, 121 to Ash Parker. He's doing well, he's holding on to his coattails. Ryan Pearson's pulled out a little bit of a lead again, 81 against 69, Daz Sharp. 9-5 up is Callum against Danny. 2-2, Malk and Chris. Busy night again at the Rose. And he's had a good think about this one. Playing safe. Total respect to Pete here. Absolute total respect to Pete. I did speak to Andy earlier. I said, how do you feel about the game? He said, I honestly think it's 50-50. So he was giving Pete all the credit he deserves. And all the respect he deserves. That's a really nice shot. I think he's going to find himself behind this red now, bottom left. Oh, yeah, play Kush first. Yeah. Very nice shot again. I didn't think we'd get too many tactical frames tonight, but if they're not there, they're just not going for it, are they? Good, hello, Mr. Smith. Hope you're well. Literally. Oh, foul. Oh, then. Still not easy for Pete from here. What we're doing? Smashing into these 4 and just seeing what happens? Or are we having a calculated approach to this? I think he's just about okay there. I think he can play this one bottom left and develop the one that's on the bottom cushion now. Oh, he's missed it. Do you know what? I'd say that's Pete's first mistake tonight. Yeah, good match to watch. Both good players. Tell you what, I know it's a big pot, but would you take this one on now? If you take that one on, I think it's frame over, innit? It's a big pot, though. It's a really big pot. Pot it needs for fun earlier, but it's not practice anymore. Yeah, not taking it on. And saying that's the yellow out the way. I think the black still passes into that right middle. Still needs a good pot on this red. Will the yellow help? The yellow's got to come to the rescue, I think. It's thin though. I think he's only ever pushing this yellow over this way. It's very thin, that. Maybe a little bit of luck involved, or can he get a little bit on the white? It's not really, yeah. It's not really going to take effect, is it? I'd like to remember half of these shots for when I'm playing. Is he playing red off black? He is. Big shot. That was a huge shot. So I'd say one tough ball for Pete. Rest of more than potable for a guy of his standard. And I think he can go 1, 2, 3 here. What's he doing? Oh, he's taking this one. Yeah. Needs a nice angle on this one, though, to get back over. If he's going 1, 2, 3, 4. That's what nice, though, when you got the queue in action of these guys, you can take on these tough ones. He's lovely on this. Missed it though. He's alright. Apart from a decent double, I think he's okay. Unless Annie can sneak it in. I'm not sure he can. Not sure if he can sneak it in this gap. Alright, he's gone for the double. He's not got the double. Can Pete get over to the right hand side of this yellow? Or does he have to come all the way up and all the way back down again? So come on in, guys. Predictions. Pete's 5-3 up. What do you think the final score is going to be tonight? Oh. 13-11 Pete, says Lee. Well, hope she's okay, Paul. Better standard than last week. You don't get much better standards than this, though, to be fair. 13-19, Pete. Crikey. No one's got Andy winning. Yes, Stevie B. 13-11, the dog. Chris, you can't say that. To be fair, Chris, I thought the other guy played all right. That red is jawed. This is going to be accurate. Watch closely, people. Oh, wow. Okay. Now then. Smash it in, top left. Smash it in. What are you waiting for? And is that haircut for this game, as you can see? Mr. Beardsley, Beardsley, did you do that? Looks like one of your fades, mate. Dean says, oh my word, what did you say? Is that going to be good? Is he going to get away with that? No. He's not happy. Dean says 13-10 to the Apples. 13-11, says David. Yes. Can't keep making mistakes, though. Peter punish him every time. All right, looks like we've got an intermission. So, see you in a sec, guys. Talk amongst yourselves on the chat. You'll be able to see it there. Alright, sorry, back with you. There we go. Wait, get back in the room, you. There we go. Yeah, so did I, Dean, to be fair. I thought he'd pot that black. Pete's yellows. The thing is, Pete gets a bit of confidence. He's very dangerous. He's playing well here. Like I say, I did play Mr. Appleton yesterday, 4-1 up, 7-4 down. Next time I come to the table, pretty much. So he's more than capable of bringing back this sort of deficit. Well, that's nice. 2 straight. Yeah, can't come far enough across to pot that. So he's in trouble here. Needed an angle on that one. Unless he can come back, can he? Can he come back and back out that way? Mr. Paul 147, whereabouts you from, mate? Yeah, it doesn't want that in. Does not want that in. Oh dear, that definitely took a roll into that bag. It cush as well. 13-8, Pete Riley. You're supposed to be team dog. Tell you what a pot that is. What a pot that is. I'm at Bailey's jumping up and down, watching his telly. Great finish again. Oh, we got people streaming table 6 by the looks of things. JC 181 against 145. Corby, where's Corby? Yeah, Mr. Grimshaw, a very nice finish that, wasn't it? Very nice finish. I do like the way Pete breaks. He really puts his everything into it. Oh, wow. Wow. Northampton. Okay. Not a million miles. My brother lives Peterborough. And I got a mate, another guy called Derek lives in Northampton. Yeah, Chris. Well, that's the whole reason of this game. And he's not going to take any prisoners tonight against him. He's already said that. Little bit of run. Just spoke to Andy. He said he's only missed 1 pot so far. Everything else has been a calculated miss. Big pocket bottom right. Yeah, Adam, that's very true. But he's taking his chances, and that's all. That's at this level. That's what you have to do. Yeah, that's cool. He's not happy. He's not happy at all at the minute. So this is another time I look at the table and I can see a couple of problems. Will Pete just sort these out straight away? Got to sort this area out. Surprised he's played that. Trying to get back up into that now. I think he's got away with it again though. Not sure he can get through to this one. I think he can get through to that one. He's not even tried again. He's bit of a B game going on for Mr. Appleton here. Wants to get close again before he starts opening his arm up, I think. Yeah, I was going to say, he's only a skill shot away. Yeah, you're absolutely right, Kenny. He's no mug at all. Needs to get into that black-red for me. I think it does pot top right, but I think you've got to be absolutely perfect on it. Yeah, I think he was screwing down there to try and sort the bottom of this table out before he came back up top. I think you can play this through now, though. Can he not play this through? Oh, he's going for the bottom. I thought he could have played that one through and left an angle to just get the black out. He had two down here to go for. And the covering bags again. He's going to learn his lesson in a bit, because every time he covers a bag, Pete finds a way of clearing that bag first shot. Bailey, if you're still on, how's your little sister doing? I hope she's well. Or is he actually playing a skilly? Very rare you see this. Very rare. He's actually playing a straightforward skill. That yellow stop dead. My word. I've never seen a ball stop so sharp as that in my life. Andy will sort the mess out straight away. Needs to stop the rot. Definitely needs to stop the rot. There you go. He's got a frame on the board. Stop the rot. Good evening, John. I'm not sure what was class there, but it's two very, very talented players tonight. That rack did not look straight, Mr. Appleton. Red potted, but not the easiest opener in the world. Just wonder, can he get through to this one? Can he get through to that? Oh, he's going to shut up shop now. She's good but greedy. JC's nearly on the hill. Yeah, 195 B166. And JC's at the table with not the best visit in the world for a Hot Shots game. But just played a very nice shot. So that should be it. That should be over. On that white in JC. JC wins. It's played well. Ouch. Sorry, everyone. Oh, come back down, processor. So JC wins 201 to 176. It's not bad. Very nice again from Pete. JC. What you like, fella? He's listening to his phone now because he knows I'm going to read that comment. That's not bad. Would have liked to have been a bit further over. Katie Ann, get ready. JC's on his way. Nah. You can't take those on against NDI, but do not give him a visit because 9 times out of 10 he will make you pay. needs to slow down. That needs to slow down. He's okay. He's okay. Definitely overhit it, but he's okay. He's got away with it. Come back for Black into the left centre. Yeah. Stevie B says, shh, fuck yeah. So, 7-5. There's it, and his turn to win 6-7 on the trot. Stop listening to me, Ashley. Both JC and Ashley are now listening. Ooh, decent break from Pete, but nothing. Yellows all day long. Oh, yeah, yellows all day long. Just this yellow-red together in the middle of the table. Yeah, that's your only problem. Problem solved. Paul, I hope she's okay, mate. I really do. Ah, the yellow that he's just developed goes bottom left. Black goes everywhere. Does he come? Does he come? Where's my thing? Does he come low and play this plant? Does he come back here and play the plant, or does he drop? I'm not sure if that ball passes. I'm not sure it does into that top left. So if he comes here, plays the plant, he's got a good chance. Black goes just about everywhere, like I said. We got some singers in tonight. He's coming round. He's going to play it into the middle off of this one. He can. It's not. If you play this into the middle now, and off of here, you've got a great chance to get anywhere down here. Just depends how he sees it. Yeah, Alan Smith says yellow to middle. Yeah, yellow to middle now. Just needs to top it through a fraction. Black goes the same pocket as this yellow's going now. Oh no, he's going bottom left with it. Surprised. You can just drop the yellow in and go left middle. I was saying, he's going to have a look at the left middle surely for this black. He's literally got to drop it. Oh, something's putting Andy off, or something or someone is putting Andy off tonight. So another win. This is interesting. So, as you may or may not know, we've got a massive game coming up. Patch versus Mikey Tomlinson. So, Lee Lawton says, are you backing Patch against Tombo? Chris, has Patch beaten Tomo 3 times, really? I don't think he has.
No, but do you understand what, Neil, do you understand what I'm saying?
He beat him 15-14, that's all I know about, unless anyone else knows better.
How can you say it?
For 200 quid.
It's not about that.
Either way, listen, it's going to be a great game and I cannot wait for that stream. Patch has also called out Mr. Appleton again, I understand. I'm looking forward to it, Lee, and I'm looking at Chris. I'm really looking forward to that game. It's going to be a great match. I know for a fact Tomlinson's got his half of the bets already covered. No problem whatsoever. Within about 2 minutes, his half of the bet was covered. 6k pot for that one. So I'm fairly sure if Patch can get any more, then Mikey will more than welcome it. Hey, Manny. How you doing? They're both great players, mate. I won't take anything, but yeah, I'm the same as you. I think Tomlinson beats him. Tomlinson's still learning his... Tomlinson's a bit like Pete, to be fair. He's still learning his craft, isn't he? There's nothing wrong with his cueing. Compatible from anywhere, basically, but can't pot what you can't see. Ah, nice one. Nice one. Oh, yeah, it's a blooming Thursday game, innit? I forgot about that. What a pot for a Thursday that's going to be. I might book that Friday off as well. No, do you know what? I've got all of December off. What am I thinking? I have literally got all of December off. They're cutting all their contractors for December. So I've got, I think it's from like the 8th of, oh no, it's 5th, isn't it? Do you know what? That might be my last working day. Even better still. I'm more than happy with that. So we've talked about the Patch Tomlinson game. Patch, it's also called out Mr. Appleton. Who wins next time between them two? Nice developing shot. The Patch camp says that, well, everyone in the Patch camp says that Patch should have won that game. What do we think? Does Patch beat Appleton next time out? Oh, wow. Gravity just potted the ball there. More faces than Big Ben. How many faces has Big Ben got? Answers on a postcard. Yeah, Mr. Loop. I hope you're okay. It's just a case of, yeah, could come down to knowledge at the end of the day. This is where Appleton's good, just working out the pattern on these last 4 balls now. Dark Therapy, Big Ben in the belt. How many faces Big Ben have? Big Ben's got more than, well, it's got more than none. Dark Therapy's not from the UK though, I don't think. Don't tell Loopy he's good looking. Jesus Christ, it'll go to his head. It's those blue eyes, isn't it? Good point, Dark Therapy. You might have won that one. Nah, Keeney, it's not. Andy takes it all day long against Patch. Sorry, for me anyway, personally. He absolutely destroyed him last time. The only reason Patch got close was because there was stuff going on in the club that Andy had to get involved in. Yeah, Dark Therapy, Darren, you're both right. And I'd forgotten that bit of knowledge, so well done. Thank you for correcting me. Rob, good evening. Rob Calderwood, that is. Well, they are right though, Steve, to be fair. So how quickly did that go from 7-3 to 7 apiece? People should have more respect. More respect for who, Dave? If you're talking about me, I've got total respect for Patch. I really have. Just in my honest opinion, I don't think he's got enough to beat Andy. Patch destroys me. He destroys a lot of players around Huddersfield League, but I don't think he's got what it takes against Andy. This has got to be the fastest frame in MMTV history. There you go. Quick beat, run to the scoreboard. The audience. What of that game? Yeah, last time it did get a little bit shall I say nasty? A little bit tetchy, shall I say? Last time, a few people calling out miss on blacks and stuff like that. But when there's big money games, it happens, especially after a few beers. So that was a 1 minute 58 frame. Yes, please. You'd take one of them, wouldn't you? One minute 58, Pete. Break dish. 1 minute 58. Ridiculous. So, drive from Appleton. Ronnie style, yes. Definitely Ronnie style. They were there for the taking, but I'm reminded quite often that I shouldn't say that. I shouldn't say these are gone because we all know it only takes that one loose shot, doesn't it? It's like watching me and you play, innit, Kenny? The only difference is ours is 1 minute 58 between shots, not 1 minute 58 between frames. Good evening, Sarah. Hope you're okay. You've been in recently, Sarah. I don't think I've seen you down here for a bit. Oh, just wanted to come underneath that. I think it still goes right centre, but he just wanted to come underneath that. Cadbury's. That was a Cadbury's. Yeah, that's a long time, sir. That's a very long time. I do remember you being here, actually. You sat over by table 6, didn't you? I do remember. Andy Patchett, good evening, mister. Listen, mate, we're just promoting your game more than anything else. You get online, mate. You have your say. It's your turn now. So, myself included, Patch. I think Andy beats you next time out. I think Tomlinson beats you next time out as well. What do you think? Obviously, you think you can win. You wouldn't have taken the game on. But honestly, what's your opinion? Yeah, that's the point. Oh, Bailey says Team Tomlinson. This is turning into a Brexit vote, this. Lordscaper 93, don't know who you are, but it says Patchett will win in December. He may well do. Lee Lawton says Tombo all the way. What's Patchett going to say? Are we going to have a little bit of a verse from him? So, Patch, you've called out Andy, you've called out Tomo. We all know the Tomo game's on. Don't think the Andy game's been decided yet. And there's still the Yasser game that's gone a little bit quiet. What's your thinking on that game? Break dish vote for the Patch and Andy or tonight? Tonight's been quiet for break dishes. There's Dave. We stream to Facebook and YouTube. So if you go over to YouTube and look for MMTV, you'll see us on there as well. But I try and read them out from both, so you can keep in touch. We've got, put it this way, we've got 7 people on Facebook and 132 on YouTube. So it says which platform's the most popular. You div. Whatever, Stevie B, whatever.
It's two things. It's cook sizes and money. Let's be honest. It's not about that, mate. It's not about that. No, it's not about that. It's about two things, mate. It's about the size of your penis. It's about the fucking money you pay.
Let's not start a Brexit debate, please. Whatever we're going to do, please not. I wish I hadn't have said that now. Both rattling now. Is that going to cover the yellow? Yes, it has. And how does play it? Does Andy play the shot that Pete played earlier on? Mark Luke, 5th of December for 6K. Where's Mark Luke? Mark Luke. Yeah, Mark, it is. 5th of December, it's on. It's booked in. Everyone's looking forward to it already. The promo video is being created as we speak. Mr. Riley, if you're still watching, get your finger out. You're going to struggle, Mark, to be honest, because he filled his half of the pot within about a minute. Tell you what, that's unlucky. He played that as a double and tried to knock that red out. So if you're watching on Facebook, Mr. Patch says December priority at the moment. Once I've dealt with Tomlinson, I will deal with Mr. Appleton. No one to fear around here. I can't wait for both matches. Will be amazing. You're right, mate. You're absolutely right. Both matches will be amazing. No one to fear. I don't know. You can't take those games for granted. Sorry, Patch, but you can't. You're a great player, but you cannot take those games for granted. Anyone that does is a fool. Yeah, Starkey, I think you're right. Paul, good luck to your sister, fella. Lordscaper says Pete should be a cat 1. Lordscaper, who are you? I don't know who you are. Yeah. Good point, Stevie B. Patch, any chance of raising the pot then? If you're that confident. I know Mikey's turning people away already. Kenny, you're right. Kenny says good matches, whoever wins. You're absolutely right. Paul wins at the end of the day. Fair enough, mate. You did say nothing to fear, though. And nothing to fear in my eyes means you're taking them for granted. So, sorry if I got that wrong. Patch, listen, I take my hat off to you, mate. Anyone that can play for that sort of money, unreal. I can't play for 10 pence, let alone 6 grand. One thing I will say to you, Patch, though, is I wouldn't advertise how much money you've won on Facebook because HMRC are on your case and nobody wants that. Melin or Daz? Oh, my God. Danny, you've started a... Right, I'll let you lot talk about who's better between Melin and Daz. The thing with Melin and Daz is it's at what? English ball, 9 ball, straight ball. There's so many different disciplines. So 8 apiece. Just going for a quick comfort break, guys. Back in a sec. I'll leave you on the main view. Right, I'm back. Ooh, let's have a look. Millions more titles. Oh my god, I can't keep up with this. Patch wins, says Danny Taylor. Lordscaper, who are you? I need to know. Oh, so Patch, sorry. Starkey says Patch on current form as the edge. Alright, let's get back to the main event anyway. Ah, sorry, little scout, hold on. I've got to read all 3 messages now. Ah, Tommy. Alright, Tommy. Yes, Adam. JC's been fantering again, mate. That's 2. I'll be 2. Yeah, I'm good, mate. Sorry, I didn't realise all these people with names I don't recognise. I'm pretty good at remembering people on here. Yeah, 8-Ball Wizard said Daz at Old English EPA was unbeatable in money matches. He didn't do too bad in Supreme Series, did he, to be fair? Final round Supreme Series, he did all right.
Yeah? I'll get you 6 as well if you want.
Yeah?
Saves you rushing about it. That's finished. Yeah, straight on there, Leaf. That's all.
Yeah, Russ, you're absolutely right. They all can. It does come down to a little bit of run. Yeah, I was going to say the lower red out the 2 doesn't pass. Just going to sort that one out first. Doesn't want to kill the red though. Might have to play that now and move the yellow out the way. Yep. That's another one of those shots where a lot of players would have just played that pocket first. Oh, I think Andy would probably say Daz, and Daz would probably say Andy. Yeah, Scaper says, who's better, Daz or Andy? I've seen them both in here in practice, playing each other, and I can tell you now, there really wasn't much between it. He is actually sat down still. I can ask him. Right, Adam, I've just called JC over. Yeah, I think you're right, Tommy. I think he's close. I think he's close. I want you to read this comment from Adam Iscroft here, mate.
Is this on?
Yeah, it's on.
What's it say?
You have a read. This one.
Is he absolutely kidding me?
He's deadly serious, mate.
Well, we'll make it 10 if he's serious. No, I'm being serious.
There you go.
Make it 10 grand at York, as much as you want, and I'll bring everybody from Yorkshire. 10 grand, how big's your telly?
There you go. That was easy, weren't it? So, at the clock house, 10 grand, JC versus Adam. Be a decent game. Selling his house. Yeah. Oh, is he? No way. Oh my God, he's got like the best pool setup in the world, doesn't he? Yeah. Wow. There you go. Adam, he's just called you out for 10 grand, mate. So, let's see. Who's... I can't remember who Pete's playing Saturday. I should know. Sorry, I'm rubbish. I just seen the comment from Ashley there. JC wins, make it 10 and we're on our way. I think that's a big shout, Addy. I think you might regret that one, pal. And he's in a world of pain. JC looks like Rocky Balboa right now with his towel around his neck. He's got enough side on it. Has he potted it? No, he's moved it. He's not potted it. Don't you worry about JC, Addy. You haven't got to worry about JC and his backers. I can tell you that for nothing. If JC says there's 10 grand, there's 10 grand. JC's a man of his word. 100% a man of his word. Oh, he's snookered again. He's not happy. Snookered again. I think he's told you the terms, Addy. It's 10 grand. Daniel, if you look for MMTV Pool on Facebook, I believe it's shared publicly, the stream. If not, just send it a friend request and I'll try and get you added. What's the score in this game? 8-all. Paul, I hope your sister's all right, mate. Wow, it's potted too. Yeah, so Peter gets his gets the lead again. shot's not working. Looks like Pete's just going for a quick break, so I'll stick you on the old intermission screen for a sec. Get your chat coming up so everyone else can see if you're brave enough. 12v142 Facebook stream and not very busy tonight. Oh yeah, I forgot you're playing Callum. Pete's back in the room. First time I got that right tonight. Rack's twisted again for me. It's hard to tell because you've only got the black spot on this table. Someone ripped the top spot off. He's dodgy down in. Let's not too be harsh on down in. He's not here though. I don't know. Addy, what's your pot against Callum? That's it. Steve Wall, that's the one. Cheers, Kenny. Will, you played well the other week, though, didn't you? Well, last weekend you played well, mate. You took down the open comp. Took out this man in the process. And to be fair, you didn't play that well in the game against Andy, but you played really well in the final. Oh, Danny Pament's on as well. Look at this. Addy, you got some games lined up, you. Crikey. Adam, he will come. Trust me, he will come to York. There is absolutely no problem with JC coming to York. Good evening, Alice. Good evening, Scott Ball. The old double kiss. Kenny, what have I missed? What have I missed? Even Michael. Did I get that? Kenny, what have I missed, mate? Messy from here for Andy. Can't really leave a shot for Pete. I think he's okay. Those yellows don't pass into the middle. Pete needs a really good pot from here. Addy, if you think for 1 second JC won't come to York, you're wrong. I know that for sure. He would not come live on stream and call you out for 10 grand, mate, unless he was absolutely sure of turning up. I'll tell you now. He can't do what he wants. He does what he wants. It's as simple as that. JC literally does what he wants. And this is going to be a good transitional shot. Didn't go for it. I don't think Pete can get that yellow in front of the red now. Tom Walker says, who wants me for a game? As you all know, I'm not very good. 15 v 133. Not worth it. Oh, I'm getting confused now. I'll find out. See who he is playing Saturday. Yep, got a plan for this red. Skilly off of this one. He's played a good few of these tonight and he's not missed them. Missed that one though. Open the bag, which is all he needs. So, should be 11-9, 11-8 even. Oh my god, what is wrong with my brain? 10-8 even. Jeez. No more beer for me. And he just walked away from the table, so let's just have a 2-minute intermission here. You chat amongst yourselves, you can see what you're talking about. Yeah, so just had it confirmed he's playing Lee Washbrook on Saturday. Alright, no worries. So, Addy, JC's just said he's collecting 20 grand on Saturday. So, if you want to play whenever you like. You enjoy yourselves. I might even set a stream up for you. Wanted a bit more for that one, but he's okay. So I'll just float this now, yeah. Oh, has he got it? Yes, he has. If he'd got a thicker contact on that, he would have been okay. He hit it too thin, so he's struggling a little bit now. Wow. Ooh, it's okay, but he's running away. Gonna really struggle to hold for his next one. It's on both, Lincoln. It's on both. So we stream to both platforms. YouTube's the better quality, which is what you're on now. But yeah, if you look up MMTV Pool on Facebook, it is on there as well. And if you are on there, just please share it out. Let everybody know. If you're new, please subscribe. Click on the little bell icon. All of those things. You know how it works. This is where I'm not very good. I don't know what he's doing with this last red. The real number one, George Tini. What a shot that was. Crikey. Hey, listen, say what you like about Tini, but he's made Paul what it is today. No one can take that away from him. So Andy back within one. Yeah, Tommy says, come on, Keiki, for Saturday. Yeah. We'll be back in, Pete, no matter what. Andy's shirt's not the best for stream, is it? It gets some right funny lines on it. Ball's potted. Has he got a decent white? Just explaining that nothing's moved around that spot. Yep, nice one. Cheers, mate. I'll leave it right there. I don't know. There's been televised, Paul, but it needs a big name, doesn't it? It needs a What's the guy that turns snooker around? It needs someone like that. You'd get a lot of people watching it, to be fair. I'm not sure Andy wanted that in. No, he didn't. He definitely didn't. But he's got to play yellow up top left now. Hello, Andy Rose. Barrier, and that's the one, Andy J. It needs someone like that. It needs someone like that just to get behind it, I think. Kev does well. Kev at the IPA does really well promoting Paul. Supreme Series, Lee, he does really well promoting Paul. And it is getting onto mainstream TV, especially via the Freeview channels. So it's getting there. It's massive in West Yorkshire, as Paul. And I think this rule set, I mean, I've not seen too much of Supreme rule set, but this rule set's probably the most viewable. Definitely not saying that this rule set's the most technical, because it's not. Oh, Paul, really hope she's all right, mate. No, I'm alright, I got this. Myers Croft's back. He did say to me, mate, he has got 10 grand right now. So if you want to go, he'll go. Those pots are so much harder than they look. He's got the one down the line. It's perfect. He's come a bit too far there, I think. I think he wanted to play this one for the one down the line next. Could be wrong. He was okay. Yeah, Callum's capable. Like I say, we'll find out who's better out of Dodsey and Myerscroft, won't we? Callum went to York as well. And if I'm honest, the supporters had no answer. The home support did not give it. And I think that was one of the major differences in that game. I think he's been he just tapped the table. He's been unlucky there. I think his plant's the only shot. It's a big shot though. Oh, it went. I didn't think that went. Absolutely perfect. So 11-9. I did say 11-9, but that was last frame. Where's the cue ball? Oof. Crikey. Well played, Mr. Fisher. Got to be reds, got to be yellows. It's one of them. Look at this. Top left, bottom right. Oh, black's gone in. I didn't even see it. Let's go back out again. Doddsy, whatever. You two say the same thing about each other week in, week out. And no one falls for that anymore. Dart therapy, I think you did the same as me. Looking at all the possibles without looking at the black. Just goes to show you should always work it backwards. Black nearly gone again. Has anything gone? Is this dry? Yes. Ali says Doddsy's better than Adam. Could this be the quickest frame of the night? And he's got probably just under a minute to make it the quickest frame. Quickest frame of the night, 1 minute 38 seconds. Sorry, 1 minute 58 seconds. Yes, I do. I absolutely do, because Andy's already been asked if he would host an event here. It works, Tommy, it works a funny way that actually you'd think you'd have to approach them. They actually approach you, which I was quite surprised about. But we've Andy's announced the December Stop the Clock shootout. So that's going to be an interesting one. I've written all the code for it. And I think he's inviting 16 of the top players to that. Be interesting. Be very, very interesting. So Andy playing last yellow top right. There's shots like that that just annoy me. I would never be able to play that shot. Looks so simple, didn't it? But not for me. So 11-10. Press that scoreboard. I don't think it was going to beat the 1 minute 58, but it's going to be close. Undervalued. No, the odds are there for a bit of fun, fella. A good friend of ours, a guy called Mr. Paul Bamford, he wrote the code for the odds. It's just a little bit of fun. We would like there to be some online betting, obviously, but no, unfortunately. So Tommy, that competition's been advertised for December. Like I say, I have written the code for it, so we're in a good position. It's ready to go. Even got a nice big button for him to press to stop and start the clock. Has he got a shot? I don't think he has. Red doesn't pass into the middle. This is a little bit how Pete started, to be fair. He was playing some good shots, but just getting no run. Yeah, the good life is hot shots. So it's the first to pot 201 balls. There's loads of names for it. Hot shots, Dilligaff. Straight pull, I don't know. There's loads of names for it. Oh, he went to play that off the yellow. That was very close as well. Good attempt. Ah, is that what you call it, Russ? Missed the lot. I like that name. You obviously see me play. I think Appleton's got his serious head on for a second here. No, Tommy. Danny started +3. Yes, it is. It's also called Dilligaff, yeah. Hot shots is in Huddersfield, we call it Dilligaff. Yeah, Chris, you're right. I'm not sure if there's any minor rule changes between Dilligaff and hot shots, but it's basically the same thing. First person to pot a set number of balls wins. Oh, Casper's just started the EPA, BB, or hold on, EPA is world rules. So you mean old EPA, BB, or world rules? Yeah. Do you know what? I like world rules. I really do like it. I think it's a far more technical game than Blackball. I prefer, if you was asked me to watch a world rules game, I'd probably turn the telly off. I'd much rather watch a Blackballs game, but playing it, 100% world rules. I like it. You've really got to think. Can't take anything for granted in world rules. Look at that shot. The amount of side on that ball was just amazing. Does Andy go, or does he just sharp shot? One big shot here, top right. He's got half a chance. I called him one of these earlier and he potted it with no problem whatsoever. No, oh, he's looking. Oh, what's going on? That second shot. I like it, Sarah. I think it gets you. For me personally, that's an intelligent shot, actually. Look at that. He's been lucky to cover him everything, but that's an intelligent shot. I don't know. For me personally, you can be in complete trouble in a world rules frame, and within one shot, you're in control. Where the other rule sets don't really allow you to do that. Yes, Tommy, that's a great one. Oh, just OAP will do. Nice get out. It was total, but Andy's in now. Yellow goes. Yellow goes. The yellow he's closest to now goes left centre. Yellow top cushion's hardest ball, but he'll sort out the bottom of the table, work his way up. O'Sullivan lost. Crikey. Good old Jimmy White. Went to the same school as Jimmy White. Well, I say I went to the same school as Jimmy White. Jimmy White never used to go to school. I went to the same school as Jimmy White was registered to go to. Here's Mark Allen on the telly. See you later. They're not really EPA king. They're really not the best rules. Not by a country mile. Andrew says 2 shots carry is far too easy. Yeah, they are, Andrew, but 2 shots carry don't really get you much in world, does it? Especially if you're on the receiving end of a good deliberate foul, your first shot's wasted anyway. He's okay. He's gonna have to go top left with it, but he's okay. So it's a race to 2 if he pots this. He's taking his time. Thought it'd be straight down on this one. You're so rude. Can't play any rules. Everyone can play every rules. It doesn't mean they're any good. Nice break from Pete. Two awkward yellows. Oh, sorry, two awkward reds, one awkward yellow. Could develop one of the awkward reds off of his very first shot. Going yellows by the looks of things though. Yeah. Get his bad yellow out off of this one, or will he leave it? He's getting into it. Has he got a shot? Yes, he has. Bottom left. Not easy. Yeah, rattled it. And he's in trouble though. But you can guarantee that Pete won't have a shot next time he comes to the table. And if he has got a shot, he won't have a finish. Not an easy one. Yeah, shaking his head again. This red goes. This red does go. He's just got to be absolutely perfect on it. And you know what? I know it's crazy, but that red, it's not the worst last ball in the world, is it? He can use, like, if he finishes here, he can play that into the bottom for black up there. But it's a big ask. It's a big ask for anybody. Yes, Janet, you're absolutely right. He is a fantastic player. That's why he's a Cat 2 and not a Cat 1. It's just his pool brain that lets him down. And I don't think I'm saying anything that Pete doesn't already know. Well done, Paul. Glad she's okay. He's got over there. Is he going to play it now? Cover the bag. If you get it, great. Yeah, he's just having a look at it. In or over, really. But Pete can get to the right-hand side of that yellow. Nah. That would have been frame over. So Pete's got to get down the right-hand side of this table for 2 balls. Not an easy finish. Oh, unless you play that shot. My word. What a shot. Unbelievable. Absolutely unbelievable. What a shot. Yes, Paul. Fantastic. Did not see that. Not in a million years. is hard. This is a thin one. Where's the white going to finish? I think he's got to overhit this to make sure he comes off 2 cushions at least. Yeah, he has. He's played that well. Played that really well. So, Pete on the hill. It was a fantastic shot, Lou, Pete. It was. Lee Lawton says that was sick. It was fantastic. Bert Paul says great kamikaze. Black's gone straight in. Let's go back out to the room. Yeah. Everybody giving it the big thumbs up for that finish. It was awesome. Decent number watching tonight, so thank you. If you are new, please subscribe. Please click that like button. Please share it at Facebook, YouTube if you're out there. Let's get our subscriptions up. How often does that happen? Unbroken dry this time. Hey, Snooker, welcome back. Not seen you comment for a while. Blind you what? Bottom left. Difficult shot. It doesn't say you've won. Did you win?
I've already took it off.
Is it still on? There you go. Oh, you're alright. You won 201, did you? Obviously.
I just know why we're out then.
Yeah. Good. Boom. That's all right, I know. That's all right.
Is there any chance of doing it now? Well, now.
Can probably have it back here tomorrow.
No, I'm playing this Saturday.
Oh, definitely that'd be Saturday. Yeah. I've literally got 5 to do. But yeah, stick it with me. Yeah.
Are you down
leave
Saturday?
it there. Yes. Yeah.
I'll sort you out
Saturday.
Saturday.
Alright, right, no worries. Who called the plant? Dale called the plant. Great call, fella. Legend action, mate. He's never far away from a game of 4, I can tell you that for nothing. This is credit to Fish Cake tonight, to be fair. Anyone that takes Mr. Appleton, if this does go hill, anyone that takes Appleton hill's a worthy contender. Oh, has he just come a little bit too far? Do you know what, Josh? No, sorry. Yeah, Steve, sorry. Now I've seen it, I can't unsee it. Will he just screw into this red now? Play this yellow into the right centre. Difficult shot, though. Yeah, Dale is in very good nick for Saturday. He's got to play this right centre, and he knows it. And it's... he's not sure. He could no, actually. He hasn't got to play right centre. He can just play it top right. What am I looking at? The top right's actually the easier shot. What am I thinking? Yeah, sorry, Tom. I wasn't looking, mate. It's my fault. You're absolutely right. Top right all day long there. Oh, this is your shot. So you want to be... It's quite a small gap, I think. Unless it... No, I don't know. No, I think... Unless he goes really high on it. I don't think he's got much of a margin for error. Yeah, I was going to say, look at that. I think that's his minimum. That's probably his max. So let's go there, there, and there. Top one's too high. He's not got there. He's nowhere near. Oh, can he? No, he can. He can. Sorry, didn't think he could see that. He's there. So race to 1. Oh, sorry, wrong shot. Oh my word. Yeah, you're all right. I was just looking at his. I thought he could have stopped himself on that yellow, but yeah, top right was definitely the correct shot. Yeah, shake of hands. Pete won the lag, so Pete breaks. Let's try and get you on the break shot. Yeah, just checking that rack just to make 100% shot. What a break that is. Oh my word. He's got to go yellows. He's got to go yellows. Can he play this one into the centre and just move this one? Can. Has he got a shot? Yes, he has. So, barring no mistakes, this is Pete's game. Oof. What a break. You couldn't have wanted for a better break. Sometimes that's why winning the lag is so important. Yes. Tommy says, come on, get. Oh, he's taking a big pot on here. Tell you what, plays it like it's nothing. Could definitely be on for the fastest dish of the night again here. Well done. Fantastic. Well played, Mr. Fisher. Fantastic. What was that final frame? How long did it take? That's how to take out a decider, guys and girls. $2.27. So he was a bit slow. He was a bit slow. 158 was the quickest frame of the night. Well, I hope you've enjoyed it. We could be streaming over the weekend. I believe there's a competition on. Just like I say, subscribe, click the bell icon. We'll go live. You'll get a notification. I hope you've enjoyed it. Brilliant, Paul. Great to see your sisters all right. Yeah, well, congratulations to Pete. Did play well. And we'll see you all soon. Thank you. Good night. Tom, nah, nothing on table 6. Flyer's almost done as well, mate. So, see you all soon.